Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Follow me. Good to say
on the return, good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, now they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
1st down, here's White. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The Raiders at 12-4 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
But she finna kill herself.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 36. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with White. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones.
I ain't gonna lie, that's hard.
I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the chain.
Yeah, what?
5 or more yards each time. That's what
no, but this is bro, like he just summoned the persona. That's his persona.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's it hard. So I guess you summon your persona by shooting yourself in the head.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before.
Yeah, he see it. Got himself in the head, and that's his persona. He came up.
A couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Hey, I'm about to fuck this
nigga. Out of the
nigga.
gun is Minshew. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Wait, hold on. Cook, hold on. Say something, nigga. Oh, not Trill. Oh, that nigga fire. Yeah, this nigga about to get fucked up.
Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That nigga baseball in the field.
Off the play fake.
And they gonna hit him with some.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, he overthrew it.
Bro, these bitches ugly, bro. Also, he look weird as hell.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six.
Yeah.
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Gibson always
Good
been
looking
talented.
return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Dobbins trying the left side. Now inside the 25, busting free at the 10. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 6-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit.
Dang, bro.
And then on 3rd and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up
They got to shoot for a week, didn't he?
Big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They'll They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college.
Harley, slow down. Harley, slow down. Harley, slow down, okay? Now, what you trying to say?
If you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it.
What you need? Hey.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Opting to run again here with White. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4. Quick throw here to Johnston. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And his throw here is incomplete. Offensively, you might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
Herbert off of play action. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
In motion right is Johnston. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass.
Nigga, I got school on Saturday? The fuck?
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. One more time with
Oh my God.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Herbert, his 3rd interception. picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one. Herbert. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Herbert can
This
play.
is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You can walk there, but it's just like early. You walk around school and all that, and you go walk through the city and all that shit.
That'll do it for the end of the second.
It's just a whole bunch of stories.
Jobin said we ran too. He went to go get food.
Sports.
Left.
About Leidra.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gooden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown
Yeah, you
game,
want to go to dinner or some shit?
14-0 the score.
Oh, I will in a second. I'm in the league game too.
Half.
All right.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down.
Me, do you want to what's called?
It's not the end of the world.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory.
I'm in the 3rd too.
Me, you want to go to dinner while we don't skill?
54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he's in.
All right, let's go.
Charger touchdown. A great effort there. with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Trevor could at least say something, you know, that he was going to go get food or something. Just left. That boy was upset. Can't finesse the man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. They keep it on the ground. White again. A solid stiff arm. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll go up the middle with White. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Minshew sets to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Let's go.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. That'll be caught by Foreman. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue that full control of this one?
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Minshew. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Going right side is White. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Here's a 2nd and 8. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd. And this time he is in. Zamir White, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Come on, bruh.
Incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play. I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A. Out of the gun, Herbert finds Johnston. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert now. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That's caught by Myers. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy because them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week. But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Herbert going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they will take a knee here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And they'll indeed take a knee. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to win this.